So another quick video showing how I often use triplet-like effects, triplet-like timing when using effects in Virtual DJ. So what's that all about? Well, in this video I show how I do it on echo and loop roll. So if I click the echo first, you can see that it's set to 100%, it's set to some high pass filter, about 50%, low pass filter, and to mute the source. But the important part, the length is set to 3/4 of a beat. So that's what gives me the triplet-like feel when I use it. So something like this. Of course, you can also program this if you don't want to be depending on the settings right here at any given time. So program it in here. So I basically set the same thing as up here. I set the strength to 100%. The important part is I set the second slider to 60%, which gives me the 3/4 beat. And I set the low pass filter to 15% and the high pass filter to 50%. And then I turn on the mute source, and then I have echo activated while pressed, which I feel gives me a little bit more control when I use it, like this. So it should basically be the same. And it's the same kind of thing if you prefer the loop roll. So if I turn this off and I turn this on, you can see that it has been set up to 100% strength, and I've clicked the 3/4 beat button, so it's set up to 3/4 beat. So it gets kind of the same effect, kind of the same feel. It's just a loop roll instead of an echo, so it doesn't like trail off. Otherwise, it's kind of the same, like this. Of course, you can program that too. So that's a lot simpler. So that's just loop roll 0.67, because that's like 2/3 of 1. So you get the same kind of effect here, and you don't need to put the while pressed, because that's also already how the effect works. So once again. So the final thing is you actually have a loop roll pad section, or pad page. And this is interesting because that's usually what gets activated if you have 8 pads or 16 pads on your controller. So that might also be a nice place to look into. So of course, usually when you use it down here, you get something like this. So more in a regular feel, but we want to do the triplet feel. So I go in here and I edit it. So the thing is that like shut this one off. The last one here, loop roll 4 for 4 beats. That's way too long for loop rolls, I think. So I never use that. So I'm gonna change that into the triplet feel. So the name up here is just for show, but down here, put that as 0.67 as well. And now on my 8th and final pad down here, have the same function. Like that. And of course, because this is usually what all controllers are mapped to trigger, it instantly works on the controller as well if you have a controller. So that was a little bit about how I use triplet time when using effects. And as I said, it's just a timing thing. So anything you can set up to triplets, you can use like this. This is just an example using echo and loop roll.